inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions.
It's time. Please welcome Dan Campbell and your defending NFC North champion, Detroit Lions.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran Stilgo, former Super Bowl MVP, comeback player of the year in 2023. It's Joe Flacco.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level. And he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proving to be a really hard team to beat.
They'll go back to Ford on first down. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So the Lions come out and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions, remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
Throwing on second down. Goff. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
The Browns offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Throwing, Flacco. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Aiden Hutchinson in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Flacco to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it's going to be third down. Flacco to throw. He'll let one go down the middle, and that is incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
The Lions offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
On the play. That's good for a Lions 1st down.
They'll go play action with Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Lions.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter on the return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. We'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 11. Flacco. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Second and 10. Here's Flacco. Here's a screen set up for 4. Whoa. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up. Now Flacco. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up as the 25-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down.
From the gun, it's Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
12 yards. That's another Lions.
On play action, Goff. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Attack.
Here's Gibbs. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Cut. White 20.
Gibbs. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Throwing, Goff. That one taken in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions move out on top. 14-0.
Browns, nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. To throw is Flacco. Now, here comes the screen for Ford. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Completing that one to Carter. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Browns get their 1st points of the game. They trail 14-3. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He finds Judy on that one. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 5.
A run straight ahead, that's Ford. And the Browns are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. The kick is perfect, right down the middle.
Makes the score.
And the Browns get their 1st points of the game. They trail 14-3. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the the 35, it's 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
We go to attack.
Goff to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
And the Lions first down.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Shelby Harris to make the tackle.
Tackle made by Shelby Harris.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Goff. That's over the middle. Caught by Taslaw. And he will go all the way. Isaac Taslaw. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions move out to a 21-3 advantage.
21. Browns 3.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Carter on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Browns offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by 4. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down by Terrion Arnold.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Here's Flacco to throw. His throw left is complete with Judy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down, Browns.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down, Cleveland.
Flacco will go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 7 at the Lions' 46-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That pass play good for 22. It's a Browns first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Flacco to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They're down and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing, Flacco. Backs to the open man, it's Tillman. And he will score!
Touchdown.
Cedric Tillman, touchdown Browns.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. And the Browns get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Goff. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Throwing, Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. From the 25, here's 2nd and 2. They hand it to Gibbs. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll get about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He was brought down by Colby Collins. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Cut! What's that?
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have the Lions first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
First down.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 10-yard line.
Here we go. Turbo, set.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
It's now 3rd and goal.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Flacco. This pass caught by Judy. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Here's Flacco. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Downfield for Njoku. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
The 15-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Tonight. 180. What's that?
Once again, it's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
180.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Carter on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. To throw is Flacco. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been,
and he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
The Lions called their first timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on second down. Goff. That is hauled in at the 5. They'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions stretch things out even further.
Lions 42, Browns 10.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Carter on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Lions, and they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play. Defense wasn't too shabby either, and they're able to get the victory here by a rout in grand style. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.